Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you see the screen? Yes. Okay, if you see the screen, now we are doing an example, something. We are doing example exercise. We are doing exercise. Where it is? Remember? Do you have that that lecture with you? We are doing one exercise. So this is the exercise we are doing. I was telling you that this exercise we are doing, right? Now you tell me where we finish yesterday. Last class, where do we finish? Where do we stop? We calculated lots of things and check your class note and paper all the thing and tell me where do you stop? No. So I can remember. So far I can remember. Uh, we finish. We finish what we finish. We calculated coordinate of A, coordinate of B, and coordinate of C. Then we calculate UAC, UAB, right? Actually, we finish all of things. Most of things are already finished, right? We finish FAB, UAB. We calculated FAB vector. FAB vector was how much? Minus 240 I for minus 480 J plus 160 K. 160 K. It was in Newton. All right. And we calculated FAC also, vector FAC. AC we calculate vector AC we calculated. Now here equal to vector FAB into now unit vector FAC we calculated. You check your paper. I told you keep your paper and record with you, right? So I, J, and K, right? What was? I think it was 2 by 7. Double check and tell me. 2 by. It was 2 by 7. 2 by 7 minus 2 by 6. Can anyone tell me how was the result? Hello? Tell me.
Result of what, Doctor?
Sorry? Unit vector what? AC. Unit vector AC was how much? Is it written in your paper? Yes, okay, fine, thank you for giving the correct result. Who is given this one? Abdullah Saleh, right? Thank you. So what is the 1.5 divided by 4.5 4.5 minus 3 divided by 4.5 and 3 by plus 3 by 4.5 K. So FAB equal into UAC is so FAB we yesterday we found it 2 for I. Here is minus 480 J plus 160 K into dot UAC, and U is 1.5 4.5 I minus 3 by 4.5 J plus 3 by 4.5 K. Right? Now you multiply it. Sorry, some problem. You multiply it. Tell me, what is the result? I think yesterday even we have finished this one, right? Here one thing remember. So I will be 1 and other will be 0. So what is the total result? Can you tell me? Someone? I think last class we have finished also. If you don't do it, just do the calculation and tell me again. What is the result here? AC. Minus 80 I. No, it cannot be I because it can never be I because I forgot again same mistake. It is 2 vector can never be a 2 vector multiplication will produce a scalar factor. Minus 80 I scalar, yes, scalar. Thank you. It will produce a scalar. Now tell me, total result is how much? Do the calculation and tell me what is the FAC. You are clear what I'm telling you? Minus 294 is correct. 80 minus 80 plus 320 minus. So what is the result? Final result. Kamal Ashraf. Please tell me, please. No, total result. Tell me the total result. Minus 240 minus 400J plus 106. Look what you have to do. Why is different result? I don't know. Look what you have to do is I multiplication with I will be 1, right? So minus 240 into it will be 150 divided by 4.5. So this is 1, right? Because I and j will be 0, I k will be 0. So we consider only I and I. Here minus and here also j. So minus plus. So 480 into 3 by 4.5. So what is the result? Then plus 160 into plus or minus, it will be, sorry, this is 3, this is plus 3, right? So plus 3 by 450. So what is the total result? Tell me. What is that? How much you get? 480 minus 3 by 45. Yes, this is minus plus. Okay. So how much you got? Minus 80 plus how much? Okay, fine. Plus here will be how much? Tell me. 480 into yes. Just a moment. So here it is 320 plus 160, right? So total result is, I don't know why you need so much long time to calculate this. Result is 346.6. So you start calculating from here, from the top of the page, and here you come back here. Who is asking? Abdullah Saleh is asking why it's not in negative. Abdullah Saleh asking why it's not negative. Because you see here minus 480. Abdullah, you're hearing? You see minus 480, and here also minus. This is minus. This is minus. This is minus. So both will produce plus. Okay. Clear or not clear? Abdullah. So clear. So yes, clear. So this is Newton. So here FAC means this one. FAC is 346.9. Now, one thing I tell you, one thing I tell you, here I write down for you. Be careful what I'm telling you now. I delete it and I will write down again. I will write down again. Okay, look. Here, if I write down if force FAC, force FAC. So force FAC, right, equal to FAB into AC. We multiply by FAB. That means if AC is the force of F component of FAB, we write down like this way. FAB is a component of FAB in direction of AC. That's what acting along AC. Find, determine the projected component, right, component of the force AB along AC. So we write down like this way: the force along the AC of AB, right? Force AB along the AC. So we like them this way, right? So we got the magnitude. We got only magnitude. We didn't get yet the. Now we have to find the. We get the magnitude. We got the magnitude here. We got the magnitude. Now they also express the result as a Cartesian vector. That means we have to find vector of this one as well. So vector of force AB component to the AC. The vector will be what? Force ABAC into ABAC into FUAC, ABAC into UAC, UAC, correct, UAC, you are correct. Okay, so if we multiply, then we'll get a vector. Yesterday I wrote the equation, same equation, right? Yesterday I wrote the equation. Now what you have to do? Very simple, you write down. So A is a scalar and magnitude is 346.6 multiplying UAC. So UAC is here, So we just write down and multiply and we'll get the result. So if we write down, so how much? 1.5 I, 1.5 I, 4.5 minus 3 by 4.5 J plus 3 by 4.5 K, right? So for how much we will get? Tell me the result, please. I, J and K. Tell me the result, please. Just multiply and you'll get the result. One 5.5 I. So 115.5 I. Doctor, why not UAB? Because this is the formula. Right? This is the formula. 113.8 J. 113. You write. Give me wrong answer. So 2 minus 231 J, right? Yes, someone else given different answer. Tell me which is the correct one. 231 J. Then plus same thing because these two quantity is same. So 231 K. All right. Yes. So this is the result. So our result is this. This is the result. Okay. Any questions so far? Any question? Tell me, you have any question? We have finished the form. We have finished our example. It's done. So they ask the question. Remember, this is important for your exam, final or exam or mid exam. This is the important question. Express the result as a Cartesian vector. So we found the projected component of force AB acting along AC. So force was AB, and we were finding the component along the AC, and this is the result. This is the result. This is the result, and this is the FABAC, and this is the what? This is the magnitude. Then they also find the result as a Cartesian vector. Then we found the Cartesian vector, right? We found the vector, right? Now here Abdullah Saleh asked the one question: why not AB? Now, any question? Someone asking question? Tell me, please, the question. Question was, why not AB? When I was teaching this when I was teaching I was telling you many times. Suppose this is a vector, right? And this is the x. We want to find a component of vector A along x-axis. So ax vector equal to simple vector A, this one, into ux. So we want direction, just the vector and the unit vector and the direction. Now, Abdullah Saleh, listen carefully. Now, your question was, our question like this. Our problem was like this, right? So, one force was working here in this direction, FAB, right? FAB equal to how much? FAB equal to was 560 in this example, 560 Newton. Now, if you want to find this is the scalar. Now, if you want to find the vector of AB, just wait, please. Now, if you want to find a vector AB, scalar given. Now you want to find the vector AB. So what to do? Very simple. Scalar value into unit vector on this direction. Unit vector in this direction. UAB, right? Similar to here. So we multiply the unit vector on that direction. The direction we want the component. Okay, fine. Now here is A and here is C. Okay. Now we have force FAC, AC. That means component of AC. So or we just assume that we have force AC, right? We have force AC, and AC we found 346.6. Now we want to get the what we want to get? We want to get direction. So FAC vector direction is simple. FAC vector into UAC, the unit vector in this direction, UAC. Right? That's why it is UAC. Here Abdullah wrote somewhere, right? Why not UAB? This is the reason it is not UAB, right? So this is what, doctor, can we find UAC then find angle? Yes, you can. Why you need angle? Doctor, we can find UAC and then we find angle. Yeah, you can find angle, but angle is not asked here. Angle has not been asked here. So here, so you find you multiply by AC, not AB. Now, Kamal Ashraf asked, yes, from UAC. So what UAC we calculated? UAC equal to, we think I calculate IJK. We calculated 1.5, 4.5 minus 2 by 4.5 or minus 3 by 4.5 plus 3 by 4.5. Now, if you want to find the angle, very simple. Alpha equal to cos inverse 1.5 by 4.5, right? Yes. Beta equal to cos inverse 3 divided by 4.5, and gamma equal to cos inverse 3 divided by 4.5. You can find angle in this way, but in this question, this is not asked. This is not required in this question. Now, you have any question? Tell me.
Yes, Doctor,
Yeah.
you said go to the previous slide,
Previous slide.
please.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes,
Tell me.
here you wrote down on the left, you wrote FAB vector to AC, so that you use UAC, right?
Yes. Here I explain you. I explain again. I explain again. This is the force. This is the force. This is the force FAC. Actually, it is the force FAC. AC. Okay. It is the force FAC. But this is component of AB. It is component of AB in this direction. Not directly FAC. It is not directly FAC force. Not directly FAC force. Not directly. It is means that force of component of, it is meaning, I write down again. The meaning of, otherwise you will be confused. So component of force AB along AC, okay, is, we write down like this way, FAB AC, right? So now it is the force AC, that's why we multiply by the direction AC. Okay, now clear? Or any other question? Yes, if it is clear now, then let me check. It is clear. Now we are going to ask your name call, your attendance. All right, your attendance, and this is the end of chapter 2. We will start now chapter 3. Okay, do you know when is your next quiz exam? You know, tell me, when is your first quiz? What I told you, tell me please. Hello, can you hear? Can you hear me? Sunday. Okay, fine. Sunday. Next Sunday is your quiz. Okay. Yes, thank you. You know that. Next Sunday in class time, we'll conduct first class, and then you will have exam. Now, one by one, you tell me your name, please. Muhammad Jasir, Muhammad. In class after, like the last 15 minutes, last 10 or 15 minutes of the class. Last, Abdullah Saleh, Abdullah asking, right? Abdullah. Answer is last 10 or 15 minutes is a quiz. 10 or 15 minutes. And so, please response your name call, please. Abdullah Nasir, okay, fine. Muhammad Habis. Muhammad Habis, you here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Abdul Aziz. 91. Yes, thank you. You are here. That's good. Don't be late. When I ask you name, be quick. So Kamil Hassan.
Yes, doctor.
Kamil Hassan.
Yes, doctor.
Muhammad Abdul Aziz. Then Muhammad Ahmad bin Abdul Rahman. Muhammad Yusuf. Muhammad Sami. Muhammad Sami Sulaiman. Muhammad Abdullah bin Ibrahim. Chapter 1 and 2. Yes. Chapter 2. Yes, chapter 2. Chapter 1 there will be no question. So chapter 1, chapter 2. So Muhammad Abdullah Ibrahim. Absent. Ahmad Tahir. Ahmad Tahir, Abdullah Muhammad, Abdul Malik, absent. Saleh bin what? Saleh bin Munir bin Omar, Saleh bin Munir, absent. Umar Abdul Aziz, Ali Mulhim, okay. Muhammad Ali Ahmad, Isa Abdullah, Yahya Abdullah, Muhammad Sami, Muhanna Walid, Talal Jamal, Saud Usama, Hassan Ali ibn Hussain, Faris Fahad, Abdul Hadi, Jabir, absent.
Yes, here, Doctor.
Okay.
I am here, Abdul Hadi.
Yes, I gave you, okay. Abdulillah, not Abdul Hadi. Abdul Hadi is not there. Abdulillah, okay. Ali Jawad.
No, Doctor. I am Abdul Hadi.
You are Abdul Hadi.
Yes.
So you need the 26. 26 is Abdulillah. So who are you?
Yes.
No, tell me, who are you?
I am Abdul Hadi. I am 25.
So you wrote 26.
No, I am.
So Abdulillah is not there. So you're Abdul Ali. You are Abdul Hadi, right? Abdullah,
Yes,
26.
yes.
Abdulillah, okay, 26, okay. Ali Jawad is here, okay, fine. Ali Jawad is here. Hassan Abdullah. Hello. Yes. Ahmad Iman.
Doctor, you make me absent.
Ahmad Iman. Yeah, okay. Abdullah Saud. Saadun. Ahmad Dia ibn Jawad. Muhammad Salah. Hassan Jawad. Ahmad Abdurrahman. Absent. Okay, Ahmad Abdurrahman is here. Okay. Farazil. Abdullah Saleh. Saad Muhammad here. Abdullah Umar. Abdul Mulhim. No, Abdul Munaim. Abdurrahman Saad bin Abdurrahman. Muhammad Shabbir ibn Ali. Umar Uhair. Shamsan. 37. Who is 37? 7. Okay, you are too late anyway. Umar Abdurrahman. Absent. Jamal. Kamal Ashraf. Umar Usama. Absent. Abdullah. Musa Muhammad Isa. Absent. Abdul Rahman Sabhi, okay. Abdullah Saeed. Abdullah Saeed. Abdullah Saeed absent. Now I'm double checking. Abdullah Saeed, you are too late. You are late. Almost I put absent. Okay. Now double checking. Okay. So number 9 is Muhammad Abdullah Ibn Ibrahim. Here, Ibn Ibrahim. Abdullah Ibn Ibrahim absent. Then Abdul Malik Khaled. Abdul Malik Khaled. Abdul Malik Khaled absent. Right. Then Umar Ahmad bin Umar. Umar Ahmad bin Umar. Number 44. Umar Ahmad bin Umar absent. Umar Usama Kamal Latfi. Umar Usama Kamal absent. Umar Usama Kamal absent. Then Musa Muhammad Isa. Musa Muhammad Isa. So Musa Muhammad Isa also absent. So I confirm. Okay. I have nothing to do now. Finish. Now, do you have any question? We are finishing here. The chapter 2 is finished now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, do you have any question on chapter 2? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Any question on chapter 2? Any question? Any question in chapter 2? Any question in chapter 2? Yes, what question? Tell me. What is your question in chapter 2? No, I cannot hear you. Abdullah Muhammad, I cannot hear you. Just a moment. Let me check the setting. I don't know. I cannot hear you. No, I cannot hear you. Sorry. Abdullah Muhammad, I cannot hear. So share audio. I give the permission to talk, but I couldn't find you. Anyway, so I start chapter 3 now. Anyone can else talk to me? I want to check the sound. Can you talk to me? Hello.
Hello.
Okay, that sound is okay. So, but Abdullah Muhammad Abdullah, he cannot maybe his problem. He wanted to talk, but he cannot talk. So yes, you rejoin and ask your question. But I start on now chapter 3. Okay, chapter 3 is the equilibrium of particle. So there is the concept what we learn here, concept of the free body diagram. What is free body diagram? This is the important thing we will learn. This is the important thing, free body diagram, and also how to solve the equilibrium problem. These two things is very important, and we will learn this one, these two things. If you are going to be an engineer, anywhere engineer, you will learn all your life free body diagram. In short, we write down FBD, means free body diagram, and solve particle equilibrium problem. Particle equilibrium. This is also important thing. Equilibrium. So we learn this. Chapter outline condition of the equilibrium. Condition. This is also what is the condition for equilibrium. Free body diagram. We learn this. This all we learn. Okay. Now I start. Condition for the equilibrium of a particle. Now anyone answer me. Now you already know what is equilibrium. Tell me. What is equilibrium? It means whatever you understand, tell me, give me answer. Rest, particle in rest. Yes. Hassan Jawad said particle in rest, not moving. Yes, but yes, it is kind of the correct answer. What you have said, it is kind of correct answer. But more correctly, if you want to say sum is 0, yes, all are answer. All answer is correct. But more clearly, you want to say suppose a particle here, I apply force in this
Doctor,
direction.
can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, it's about the last question or the last
Chapter 2. Chapter
Yeah.
2. Okay,
Yeah,
I open
on
chapter
the
2.
question.
Yes, chapter 2. Tell me.
Yeah, about the last step after we found all the unit vectors. What did we do?
Unit vector, this one. Unit vector, this one, UAC, right? And
Yeah.
UAB. I don't know what is UAB, but you can write down what is UAB, right? In
Yeah,
previous
I have
class, UAB. Now, question is, look. Question is, what question? Unit vector for AB, scalar is given. For AB, scalar is given, right? And here we convert it to the vector. FAB. Remember, FAB scalar was given, then we make it vector, right? We made it vector. Okay. Why we made vector? Why? My question is why? Because we want to find FAC, right? Force FAB along the FAC we want to find. That's why we need this vector. You see vector FAB we need. That's why we calculate first this one. We need, because we need FE, that's why we calculate FAB vector. Because if AB vector was not given, so we for AB vector, what is the formula for AB vector? FAB vector equal to FAB scalar into unit vector FAB, right? So to find FAB vector, we need unit vector AB. So we calculate unit vector AB, right? Then we found
From the components. Yeah.
we found the AB vector. Now AB vector, why we need? Because to calculate the FAC we need unit vector FAB. So we find it. Then also we need unit vector AC. So we calculate there. Okay, AC. So there two vector multiplication will give you a scalar. So we get the scalar value F AB component of AB force along the AC direction. We got it. All right. Now it is a scalar value, a scalar. But they ask a question, find the result in the Cartesian vector. Now we have to convert in vector. So vector again, if you want to find the vector, so vector scalar FAB into unit vector AC. So then we got the vector. Okay, clear now?
Yeah, doctor.
Okay, fine. If you're clear, so I stop, I close the chapter, completely close this, close and finish here. All right. Now I go to the chapter 3. The student who said here, he said Walid, Muhanna Walid say you cannot hear, so you rejoin, you log in again. So I hope you will hear then. Okay. Then the question is equilibrium. So I was talking about equilibrium. So suppose a particle, I'm giving force in this direction 10 Newton, another direction 12 Newton, another direction is 20 Newton, and then still it is in rest. Then we will say the particle is in equilibrium. Okay. So particle equilibrium means it is in rest or moving at a constant velocity. Someone said velocity is 0. Actually no, velocity will be constant. Acceleration will be 0. But even in our this course we are not talking about this. It is dynamics course, dynamics. It is dynamics, another course you learn there about this thing. Now Newton's first law. At the first chapter we discussed the Newton 3 law, first law, second law, third law. So Newton first law is what? Newton first law is saying that, tell me, someone tell me, what is the Newton first law? Hello? Here, are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Newton first law. Can you tell me Newton first law? First, of course. Newton first law is what? Any object will remain in rest if we don't apply any force from outside, or anything will be continuing in the same velocity without any acceleration if we don't apply any from outside. That means mathematically summation of all force is 0. Sum of all force is 0. Here we apply 10, we apply 20, we apply 12, and sum of all force will be 0. Okay. Newton's second law is this is also no summation of F is 0. That's what we learned. Okay, fine. This is not much important in this course. It is all for dynamics. Okay, so I skip this slide. Now what is free body diagram? Okay, free body diagram, because today time is finished. I will start discussing free body diagram in next class. Okay, so if you have any question, otherwise time is finished. We can stop here now. Okay, thank you. See you in the next class. Okay.